News in 5.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
Good day. This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. United States aid to Israel is at a standstill in the U.S. Congress as lawmakers are running out of time to agree on billions of dollars in security priorities before a short-term government funding bill expires on November 17. While Democrats and Republicans are broadly in agreement about assisting Israel in the month-old conflict with Hamas, both parties have attached conditions that have prevented the aid from moving forward. The Democratic Majority Senate will not take up the $13.6 billion bill providing funding for Israel's air and missile defense systems passed by the Republican Majority House of Representatives last week by a vote of 226 to 196. Democrats objected to Republicans paying for the aid to Israel by making in-kind cuts to the budget of the Internal Revenue Service, the agency responsible for taxation. The House-passed legislation was the first major U.S. legislative response to the October 7 Hamas attack on Israel under the leadership of new House Speaker Mike Johnson.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
In other news overseas, a humanitarian convoy came under fire in Gaza City on Tuesday while on its way to deliver supplies to a hospital and the Palestine Red Crescent, according to the International Committee of the Red Cross. William Scomberg, head of the ICRC sub-delegation in Gaza, said in a statement without saying who fired at the convoy that these are not the conditions under which humanitarian personnel can work. The ICRC stated the convoy of 5 trucks and 2 vehicles was carrying supplies to health facilities including Al-Quds Hospital. 1 driver was slightly wounded and 2 trucks were damaged. The convoy changed its route and was able to continue to Al-Shifa Hospital, where it delivered the supplies. It then accompanied 6 ambulances transporting critically wounded patients to the Rafah crossing with Egypt. A UN-run school in northern Gaza was also directly hit in the past day, killing 1 displaced person who was among the 5,500 sheltering there and injuring 9 others. Meanwhile, relief supplies have trickled into the Hamas-controlled Gaza Strip since Israel began allowing limited aid on October 21. The United Nations said just more than 500 trucks with food, water, and medical supplies but no fuel have entered since Israel's siege was eased. That is about equal to the number that crossed in a single day before hostilities erupted on October 7. 1 month on from Hamas's terror attack on Israel, which killed 1,400 people and saw 240 others abducted, Israel's military offensive against Hamas has claimed more than 10,000 Palestinian lives, according to the Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
And for our Philippine Embassy news, Philippine Ambassador Maria Agnes M. Cervantes presented her letters of credence and the letters of recall of her predecessor to Tajikistan President Emomali Rahmon during the ceremony held at the Palace of Nations, Dushanbe, Tajikistan. Addressing all the accredited ambassadors and heads of mission to Tajikistan, President Rahmon emphasized the open-door foreign policy of Tajikistan in engaging with conventional and non-conventional partners. President Ramon called for higher-level engagement between Tajikistan and the Philippines to boost the bilateral relations between the two countries, which is considered on its formative stage. Ambassador Cervantes was one of the 10 ambassadors who presented their credentials on October 23. Also included in the ceremony are the ambassadors and heads of missions of Turkmenistan, Switzerland, Iran, France, Pakistan, Germany, North Korea, Mongolia, and Vietnam.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.
And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes.
World News in 5.
Here on Radyo Pilipinas Worldwide.